In fact, I can imagine only one reason for Geralt staying and helping the king for all this time is to solve the puzzle of the first assassin. But it's never mentioned. Yeah. You fought fucking knights and shit, and you didn't fight your way through this. You took part in a battle where you fought multiple men, but when the royal guards arrive, you give up. Makes no sense. No sense at all. I'm innocent. No one's gonna believe you.
I suppose that's the extent of what you'll give me.
Does this mean I'm free?
Foltest, King of Temeria, has been murdered. Unfortunately for you, you're the only suspect.
Of course.
The murderer outsmarted you, so I'm to rot in this dungeon.
Oh, no danger of you rotting. You'll hang.
Convince them otherwise.
I have no influence over the court.
I'm not the murderer. Don't care what's happening in the kingdom. That's not what you think to say. I'm not a murderer. Not what you think to say. Just vouch for me. Yeah, that's what you think to say. Maybe.
Foltest told me a lot about you.
If not for him, I'd be a drunk or a vagrant. Foltest did more for me than my father ever did. But then my father did exactly nothing, for I never even met him. In any case, I'll not rest until the murderer is punished.
Tell me how you serve, Vernon.
I carry out orders others are incapable of executing.
Why does this one option is orange? Don't care.
What if someone vouched for me?
You have a witness.
I was thinking of Triss.
Was she not your lover? Who knows? But it's common knowledge she is.
What happened to her?
Well, she's fine. She's been invited to the next meeting of the Council of Regents.
Oh my god, I have to take it.
For fuck's sake, you command the Blue Stripes. Do something. The real murderer is free, and he's further and further away with every hour you spend prancing around in here.
I find the Killer Monk story unconvincing.
I don't claim he was a monk. He was wearing a frock, though. He sailed off in a boat with some Scoia'tael.
Would you recognize him?
No problem. A mountain of meat. Never seen anyone bigger.
What would you do if you escaped?
None of your business. I'd hunt down the killer. Boy. Why would you hunt down the killer? Because what? Because he's a witcher? any interrogation scene in the books, and Geralt is always like, fuck you, whoever's doing this to me, fuck you, you have no right to do this, or, well, no right. Or maybe you have power over me, but fuck you anyway. I mean, The Last Wish is exactly the story of an interrogation when he just uses his last wish from a genie. And basically tells the guy interrogating him to fuck himself. I want to say this, but I know the game wants this.
I'd go have a beer.
Are you trying to annoy me?
Vernon, if I escaped, you'd be the last to learn my plans.
Let me tell you a story.
I hate stories.
There was once a witcher who was accused of murdering a monarch.
Wrongly accused.
The charges against him were very serious, and only one man could help him.
Let me guess. A handsome prince.
That's more like
the Blue
Geralt.
Stripes. Sadly, the witcher refused his help and was hanged.
I prefer happy endings.
Then help me, Geralt.
Looks like I'm out of options. Let's do this your way.
What would you do if you were freed?
I'd go after the Kingslayer.
You know where to look for him?
Some Scoia'tael helped him escape. That's where I'd start. I expect you might know this particular group of elves.
How'd you work that out?
They wore blue-striped masks. Trophies, I expect.
Yorveth's commando. I know where to find them. We've a trail to follow after all.
If you want to start over and take it easy this time, get me some food.
Now that you mention it. Vess! Bring us food and drink.
Shame you didn't think of that earlier.
It's your own fault, Geralt. Your fate is in your hands. Thank you.
So I have one more problem with this. The outcome is the same. Whether he runs on the secret mission, he's still out of the law, an outlaw. And if he ran without a mission, he'd still be an outlaw. So nothing fucking changes for Geralt. If he refuses and runs away, he's an outlaw. If he ran from the king, he would be an outlaw. The king dies, he's still an outlaw.
Never heard of women serving in the
because he was
special
supposed to.
forces.
Vess is one of my best people.
How'd she wind up in the Blue Stripes?
I pulled her from the paws of the Scoia'tael. Just 16 when they torched her village and slaughtered everyone. The unit commander took a liking and spared her. One last thing. This file is about one Geralt of Rivia.
And Foltest's death?
Actually, Geralt's death. The report details events from 5 years ago.
There we go. Oh, come on. You're not going to tell the story. Okay.
Rivia. Population 1,234. In that, 253 non-humans. September the 25th, 1268. A riot erupts. A massacre ensues. The streets run with the blood of elves and dwarves. One person finds the courage to face the raging crowd.
Not really. He was helping his friends.
During the rioting, 76 non-humans perished, including the witches Geralt of Rivia. Stabbed in the chest with a pitchfork by a man of whom we know only that his name was Rob, and he owed 3 crowns at the local tavern. Yennefer of Vengerberg dies trying to heal the witcher. The bodies of Geralt and the sorceress are taken away by a mysterious young girl with ashen hair. their place of internment remains unknown.
I remember.
This is how the book ends.
Rivia. Yennefer.
What just happened?
I saw my own death.
And the
Come
rest?
on.
Have you regained all your memory?
That's all. I just remember the end.
Vess!
Roche is pretty cool. Like, I like
Interrogation's
that
done. Restrain the prisoner.
It's a pretty cool character.
I'll take the key.
Nice eyes.
I sail upriver at dawn. Guards will collect you in 5 minutes. Eat. You'll need your strength.
Not yesterday. He was a hero, pretty much. Everyone's man.
Personally saw him cut down 20 men in the blink of an eye, so it's no surprise.
See him dashing along those walls. Can't rightly say I ever saw his sword the blade move so fast.
I thought that beast would tear him to bits when it came out of the clouds.
Delayed don't mean denied. Hangman'll do that tomorrow.
Did they say 5 minutes?
What say we
Both the guards.
teach him a lesson?
For yourself.
What he did to Foltest.
Guard. Come here, good man.
Why are you hollering? Do that again and we'll shut you up.
You wouldn't say that if these bars weren't here.
Is that so? Let's see.
This is very much like
Rip your guts out!
How do they fight? Oh. Quick time events. Anything else? What's this? Small. Oh my god. I'm fucked. And where's my shit? Where's Raven's armor? The legendary Raven's armor. And you just lose it. Nothing? Defeat the guards. Whoa, what the fuck? Open. Okay. There.
Damn torches. I can't sneak out in this light.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
What was that?
Stealth mode?